What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. Today's video, we're covering know your boundaries as an X-ray tech so you don't get taken advantage of. So to give you context, I'm an X-ray tech. I've been doing it for 4 years. Been doing night shift full time, 7 on, 7 off, and I work a lot of overtime, so I do dabble in day shift. So as far as just our profession, if you do X-rays, in general sense, you'll just be taking X-rays. You'll do fluoro. You can just, if you're nights, you just mainly do X-rays, like just simple, basic X-rays. And then if you find yourself in a clinic, then that's kind of where they stretch the X-ray as a, like, you do X-ray, but you got to do this, which it kind of gets into the gray field, because essentially what you went to school for is to take images, to take X-rays, to take fluoroscopy, to take whatever. And then, yes, maybe you learned how to do IVs and how basic general, like, stuff that comes along with the medical field, right? It's more in those urgent care clinics and the small, like, business. Like at the hospital, if you go to the hospital, X-ray just does X-ray. They don't do nothing other stuff. You may occasionally, because you're a patient, you're like, you have to do basic things for them. It's just natural stuff. But like, it's when you're in the clinic and the other jobs that the gray field, you have to be kind of set your limit. Because I've had, even my tech I work with right now, she's told me before that she's worked in certain places where they made her, and it wasn't even like clinics, it was just like a private thing. They made her do like blood work. They would make her do MA stuff, which I've heard here, even in our hospital, like the small, tiny urgent care, like they kind of do stuff like that. And it's because they're not as busy and stuff. But like, even hers, which was, I think she's from out of state, she would have to do casting. She had to do like a bunch of things. So like the patient she would shoot the picture. It's broken. Doctor would come, say, hey, we're going to cast it, do the casting, do the action. Like, there was a lot of stuff going on. And, like, I was like, yo, you, like, that's pushing the boundary. Like, you would have to do so much stuff. And the sad part, she wasn't even getting paid that much, I think. This was like a few years back. She was only getting paid like $15, which, I mean, now you can make that at McDonald's. Like, it was terrible pay. Back, like, and that wasn't even that long ago. So, like, sometimes you should, like, set your boundaries. Because, like, she would even tell me that it was, like, a few months in that she figured out that her manager did not know nothing of X-rays. Like, she asked her something about X-ray, and then she, like, her manager kind of gave her the basic generic, like, upper management, kind of, like, brush it off. And then something happened, and I guess it was important, and then the manager didn't know how to explain. Like it was something so simple that if you're in anywhere in the radiology world, like from any range of the X-ray world, you would know, oh, it's this. Like some basics, like entry level X-ray. And then the manager was very confused, did not know. And then at that moment, she went online, did her little research, no credentials in X-ray, and then she was like, oh, you clearly don't know anything of what I'm doing. You just say XX amount, and then this is why these techs are like getting taken advantage of. So I would say kind of know your boundaries. But like even here where I work, there are certain places and areas, mostly once again urgent care, small clinic places, where they do make you, like, they'll let you know up front that you'll have to do all these things. Compared to other places where you'll just be hired at X-ray tech, and then maybe because of situations or because they're slow or because certain stuff, they will kind of push responsibilities on you without more pay. And then that's kind of like where you have to, like, hey, you kind of had to set your foot and kind of take waste. Because there's been many times that, especially our department of radiology, is kind of like the orphan or the little Harry Potter of the whole medical, like we're the orphan little child, like no one really cares about us type. So you have to stand up and do what you gotta do for your peeps. Yeah, it's been where we go. See you on the next one.